Some movies are just entertainment, and then there are the ones that change cinema forever. From unforgettable characters to mind-blowing storytelling, these films aren't just great, they're legendary. Today, we're counting down the top 20 best Hollywood movies of all time, the must-watch masterpieces that have left their mark on the industry. So, grab your popcorn, settle in, and let's dive into the greatest films to ever hit the big screen. 20. The Silence of the Lambs, 1991. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. This psychological thriller gave us Dr. Hannibal Lecter, one of the most terrifying and fascinating villains in movie history. Anthony Hopkins only appeared on screen for 16 minutes, yet his portrayal of the intelligent yet monstrous cannibal was so chilling that it won him an Oscar. Jodie Foster's Clarice Starling is equally unforgettable, as she faces down pure evil in her hunt for Buffalo Bill. The mix of horror, thriller, and crime elements makes this one of the most unsettling but brilliant movies ever made. 19. Forrest Gump, 1994. Life is like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're gonna get. What happens when a simple-minded but kind-hearted man finds himself at the center of every major historical event? You get Forrest Gump, a heartwarming yet deeply emotional journey through love, war, and self-discovery. Tom Hanks completely disappears into the role, delivering one of the most beloved performances in Hollywood history. Whether it's Vietnam, ping pong championships, or running across America, this movie will make you laugh, cry, and want to eat shrimp. 18. The Matrix, 1999. What if I told you everything you know is a lie? Okay, maybe that meme has been overused, but The Matrix changed Hollywood forever. This cyberpunk mindbender introduced bullet time, stunning action sequences, and philosophical debates about reality itself. Keanu Reeves as Neo became an instant icon, while Lawrence Fishburne's Morpheus gave us some of the most quotable dialogue ever. Red pill or blue pill? The choice is yours. 17. Titanic, 1997. I'm the king of the world. James Cameron wasn't kidding when he made this epic, heart-wrenching love story. Titanic is one of the most successful films ever, bringing in over $2.2 billion at the box office. Leonardo DiCaprio's Jack Dawson and Kate Winslet's Rose made audiences believe in love right before breaking their hearts. And let's be real, Jack totally could have fit on that door. 16. Casablanca, 1942. We'll always have Paris. A World War II love story that has stood the test of time, Casablanca is the definition of classic Hollywood. Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman's tragic romance is filled with iconic quotes, from "Here's looking at you, kid," to "Play it again, Sam." Decades later, it remains one of the most influential films ever made. 15. The Dark Knight, 2008. You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight redefined the superhero genre, making it darker, grittier, and more emotionally complex than anything before. But let's be honest, this movie belongs to Heath Ledger's Joker, one of the greatest performances ever put to film. The pencil trick scene? Chilling. 14. Pulp Fiction, 1994. Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you. Quentin Tarantino took crime movies and gave them a non-linear, dialogue-heavy, and ultra-cool makeover. From John Travolta dancing with Uma Thurman to Samuel L. Jackson delivering his epic Ezekiel speech, every second of Pulp Fiction is iconic. 13. Schindler's List, 1993. Steven Spielberg's powerful retelling of the Holocaust is not an easy watch, but it's one of the most important films ever made. Liam Neeson's Oskar Schindler, who saves over 1,000 Jewish lives, delivers a story of heroism in the darkest of times. 12. Star Wars: A New Hope, 1977. May the Force be with you. The film that changed Hollywood forever. George Lucas introduced us to Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, and a galaxy far, far away, creating one of the biggest franchises in movie history. Without Star Wars, modern blockbusters wouldn't exist. 11. Citizen Kane, 1941. Often called the greatest movie ever made, Citizen Kane revolutionized filmmaking. Its cinematic techniques, from deep focus shots to non-linear storytelling, set the blueprint for everything that came after. If you love movies, this is essential viewing. 10. The Shawshank Redemption, 1994. Hope is a good thing, maybe the best of things. A prison drama that's really about friendship, hope, and redemption. Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman deliver career-best performances, and the ending? Goosebumps. This is one of those movies that gets better every time you watch it. 9. Goodfellas, 1990. As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster. Martin Scorsese's Goodfellas is the gangster movie, blending dark humor, violence, and style in a way only he can. With electric performances from Ray Liotta, Joe Pesci, and Robert De Niro, it's peak mob movie greatness. 8. Gladiator, 2000. Are you not entertained? Russell Crowe's performance as Maximus is pure cinematic gold. This epic tale of revenge and honor takes us into the brutal world of ancient Rome, and every battle scene is intense. Hans Zimmer's score alone gives you chills. 7. Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, 2003. You bow to no one. Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings trilogy was groundbreaking, and Return of the King brought it to an unforgettable close, winning 11 Oscars in the process. The battles, the emotions, the scale. This is fantasy cinema at its best. 6. Avatar, 2009. James Cameron's visual spectacle changed the future of filmmaking. Pandora's world was breathtaking, and the 3D experience was unlike anything before it. Love it or not, it's one of the most influential movies of the modern era. 5. Inception, 2010. You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling. Christopher Nolan delivered a mind-bending masterpiece with Inception. The layers of dreams, the intense action, and the infamous spinning top ending still have audiences debating. Plus, Hans Zimmer score? Legendary. 4. Jaws, 1975. You're gonna need a bigger boat. The original summer blockbuster. Spielberg's Jaws made people afraid of the ocean and changed Hollywood forever. The suspense, the terrifying, but rarely seen, shark, and that music? Pure genius. 3. The Godfather, 1972. I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. Marlon Brando. Al Pacino. Cinematic perfection. The Godfather isn't just a gangster movie. It's a Shakespearean epic about family, power, and destiny. 2. The Godfather Part 2, 1974. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Somehow, The Godfather Part 2 is just as brilliant as the original. Maybe even better. Robert De Niro's performance as young Vito Corleone is legendary, and the film's dual timeline storytelling was revolutionary. 1. The Wizard of Oz, 1939. There's no place like home. Few films have had a bigger cultural impact than The Wizard of Oz. Its timeless story, stunning technicolor, and iconic characters make it one of the greatest films ever made. Closing. And there you have it, the 20 best Hollywood movies of all time. Which one is your favorite?
My father's no different
Did we
than
miss
any other.
any? Drop your picks in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more epic movie lists.